How do different ping pong rubbers change push shots? Imagine you're in the middle of a rally, and you need to return a tricky backspin serve. The way your paddle responds can really change how your push shot turns out. That's because the rubber on your paddle plays a big role in how much spin, speed, and control you get. Let's break down how different rubbers affect your push shots in table tennis. First, there are two main types of rubbers. The most common are inverted rubbers, which have a smooth surface. They grip the ball well and are great for generating spin. When you push with an inverted rubber, you can brush the ball downward, creating a lot of backspin. The tackiness of the rubber makes a difference here. Tacky rubbers grip the ball more, so you can produce heavier backspin, which makes the ball stay low and difficult for your opponent to attack. Softer sponges underneath also give you more feel and control, helping you place the ball precisely. Thicker sponges can add a bit of speed and spin but might make it harder for beginners to control the push. Then there are pips rubbers, which have tiny bumps or pips on the surface. Short pips rubbers are less grippy, so they don't generate as much spin. When you push with short pips, your shot tends to be flatter and faster, which can surprise your opponent. Long pips rubbers are different because they can reverse the spin on the ball. If you push with long pips against a backspin ball, the return might have less backspin or even some topspin. This unpredictability can throw off your opponent but requires more skill to control well. In practical play, if you use tacky inverted rubbers, your pushes will have more spin and better control. This helps keep the ball low and forces errors. Pips rubbers make your pushes less spinny and more direct, which can change the rhythm of the game. The rubber also influences how high or low the ball bounces after your push. Tacky rubbers tend to keep the ball lower, while pips rubbers can make it bounce higher or faster. Players choose their rubber based on their style. Offensive players often go for tacky inverted rubbers to push with heavy spin and set up attacks. Defensive players or those who like to mix things up might prefer pips rubbers for less predictable pushes. Beginners usually start with inverted rubbers because they are easier to control and help develop consistent backspin. So, the rubber on your paddle really shapes how your push shot behaves. Heavy spin and control come from tacky inverted rubbers, while less spin and more surprise come from pips rubbers. Picking the right one depends on how you like to play and what kind of tactics you want to use during your matches.